goes live with all this shit that's happening in the background. Oh, it is live. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, it's live? Oh.
Let's see how many people remember you. That's right. They're going to be like, who?
I hope they remember you.
Oh, they remember you.
Exactly.
But see, I told you. They were like, who?
That is hilarious.
Who? Yeah, that's funny. He's like,
there's going to be a lot of that.
What up, Side Duck? Now let's see.
Going on, y'all. If we have like one person that'd be like, oh my God, or hey, night,
right.
I'll be surprised.
Hey, he's the one dude with the face.
What? What? I don't know what that means. I have a face. Black Knight. That's funny. Oh.
Somebody remember you?
Sharon the Grey. Yeah, it's Akasan and the Knight. Legend. It's dope. Yeah, the Bat Bros are together, man.
There you go.
Making history.
Yes. You thought I was done with collabs. I'm not.
Right. Exactly. We are Venom. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Which I actually liked Venom, guys. I know that's a rare thing amongst critics, but fans, that's such a huge divide between those two.
Critics are fans too. Some of them are.
Yeah, that's what they say.
But the thing is, critics are.
Carnage. I love the Venom movie. You're not wrong for liking that, sir.
There will be carnage.
When I get out of here, there will be carnage.
Jesus Christ.
I remember my friend said,
I was ready to break rip my ticket up.
It was a corny delivery, but I still loved it. My friend, he saw it the other day, and I was like, oh, what did you think of it? He's like, it was excellent. He's like, I said, it was excellent. He's like, I really loved it. I'm really excited to see Carnage, with Woody Harrelson as Carnage, with his Orphan Annie wig. I was like, that was a very interesting wig.
I think this is the big difference, though. It's like everybody's always trying to take a shot at critics or make an enemy out of the critics. But I think the thing that people don't understand is the fact that a critic's job is to actually literally go there and check off marks about storytelling, execution, delivery, and overall presentation. Yeah. Fans can go in and just enjoy a few scenes and think it's the greatest shit in the world. But a critic's job is not to pick apart, is not to enjoy two scenes. They're supposed to be able to say, does this live up to a standard of a well-written movie, or at least a decent movie like that? Because there's still movies that are bad that people love, but if critics went out there and gave great ratings to those type of movies, they wouldn't be doing their job right. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's the big difference that we sometimes forget.
That's funny. What's there? Bruce Burrow. Glad to see the Night Nut on Twitter cursing for the Warriors. That's pretty funny. You gotcha. What are your thoughts on James Gunn doing?
Check the video I made with Blind Wave. That's all you gotta do. Yeah.
We were just talking about that not too long ago. I like it. I like the move with James Gunn going to DC. I feel like he can bring a lot to that property. I feel like he's great with characters, and especially odd ones. And I know as Marvel just lost Dave Bautista, and I have confidence that he can rock out if he directs it as well. Writing, I know he'll knock it out. That's not a thing.
We drinking Four Local Ultra Ninja. Well, I'm drinking Four Local.
Right.
He had a few beers. That's about it.
He might not make it through the stream.
Friday night.
But also going back to that critic point, though. So do you think, and I sometimes believe this just because sometimes how hard they go, do you think that critics already go in, because of superhero or comic book movies, already with the preconceived notion of this going to be bad or already with a negative mindset or just completely downing it?
No, because if that was the case, then Marvel movies would not be knocked down as well.
Yeah, I guess just, yeah. But they also, okay, let me rephrase. They have a great track record.
Yeah.
So something like DC or something like a Sony or actual Marvel property, they don't have the best.
Right.
So I feel like they go into it already like, oh, all right, here's another shit box, or here's another potential thing to go wrong, whether you know what's
no, because two examples. One, what the fuck was that TV show from Marvel that did terrible? Immortals or no?
Yeah,
Invincibles.
Immortals.
Were they called Immortals?
Chat,
help me out.
Right, it was that fucking bad. I forgot. Was it
maybe
Inhumans?
Inhumans. There you go. Inhumans. Inhumans got trashed. Yeah. Like seriously got trashed. Trashed so bad. Marvel started backing away from the story like that.
And that was supposed to be a movie.
Yeah. So that's one reason. Number two, Justice League. Justice League, yes. The critics, they didn't
thrash that movie.
But no. Not as bad as BVS, though. If you actually watched the critics, a lot of them were actually a little kinder about what they said. They said, look, there are some problems with this movie. And they recognized that it was a tale of two directors. That was the bigger problem. But they said that if you actually read the ratings, they said that they did their best and that there's room for improvement with the next installment.
Right.
Like that.
Which was true.
But the overall thing was the movie was not good. But they did say that they're taking steps. They recognize that they're taking steps for the franchise to be better.
Which, to me, Justice League was fun. I enjoyed it. The team was the best aspect of the movie.
Yeah.
Itself, I would definitely say. But I think, so what do you think about this? Now that Ben is out of rehab, apparently his meetings with WB and recent pictures of him, he's looking like he's big again.
Big again, really?
Not like cut up crazy, not like BVS big, but he's framed out now and he's getting some muscle to him. Do you think he's going to stick to Batman? Or do you think he's still going to be like, all right, I'm out?
I don't know. I would prefer for them just to take a break from Batman. If they're taking a break from Superman, then they damn sure should take a break from Batman and just bring them back in a few years or so. Like, if it's new actors, I'm sure we'll all get over it. But I'm cool with it, yeah.
Yeah, because with the Batman coming out, if he doesn't, I'm really curious who steps in to the cowl.
I prefer if they actually recast, and I think we can all get over it pretty easily. If we can get over Ruffalo, if we can accept Ruffalo being the Hulk, I think we can accept the new Batman, like in its same continuity. It's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a hit if he walks away. I won't lie. I'm gonna take a hit.
Really? I would see the thing for me is I never really quite got into the groove of him being Batman, so it's not a big one.
It's like, on to the next one?
Yeah,
and we'll see.
It's actually Cavill is the one that I feel they never really got a good grasp on him.
Right.
Playing that role.
They never gave him his shine. Or his due.
Well, and I think that has a lot to do with Snyder, too, is the fact that just the directing that Cavill had and the way he was supposed to play Superman didn't really showcase any sort of feel. And I actually do think Justice League has some gems in there to take away of how he could be as the proper Superman.
I was going to say that. I was like, Justice League to me was the most Superman he's been in his run. Like, when I saw Justice League, I was like, that's Superman. I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. And then now he's just gone because they said, fuck you, we want Supergirl. So I was like, oh,
it's annoying. It's really annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm just like, hopefully one day DC really gets their stuff together.
I agree with you.
It hurts. Hopefully.
If you want my thoughts on Iron Man being canceled, check out my video. But what do you think about Iron Man? Iron Fist.
I was like, wait, is there more news? Like, well, don't tell me Downey's gone. You're about to.
Jessica Jones, man. I love that show.
I love Jessica Jones.
Like, that's one of my favorite Netflix Marvel series for real.
Like, so, like, I love it. Second season was phenomenal.
Like,
I love the conflict.
That's one of my favorite New York stories. Like, just watching her walk around in her panties, drinking and shit. I'm like, yo, that is so me.
She's so just like, butch chill. Right? She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm chilling. I'm like, okay.
That is so me. I'm like, I totally get what
I mean, it doesn't hurt that she's very attractive.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't hurt. So apparently Daredevil season 3 is phenomenal.
Yep.
Like unbelievably phenomenal, which makes me greatly excited for that. I don't know. It's hard for me to say what season I like better between Daredevil and Luke Cage for me. So I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna go with. I don't see. A lot of people disagree with me, but that's the point of having your own opinion. Is I never really liked Luke Cage for whatever reason. Like,
really?
Yeah. You know what? The thing it is, I just feel like the actor. I think he does the job. He's doing the job the way they want him to.
Right.
But I feel like the actual Luke Cage character, the way they write him, he just doesn't really do anything. He just always walks into a room, starts taking a bunch of bullets, beats up on some people, but it doesn't look like he can actually fight. That's one thing. He just kind of walks in and he kind of Supermans the entire room, but he doesn't ever look like he's getting, even when dudes are whooping his ass, when Bushmaster was whooping his ass.
The Bushmaster.
Yeah. He's just like, he's just really stiff. Like the whole thing about him is like,
right.
He lacks a lot of charisma.
And that I would say because that's I think that's the biggest thing that really pisses me off about all seasons of Luke Cage in general. You have all of this and he doesn't fight. He just he's like, and it's like fists take like 20 minutes to contact with something. And I thought they were going to go somewhere when they introduced Danny, spoiler alert, where he was, teaching him and trying to release your inner chi, be calm, be still. I thought he was going to learn moves and become more fluid. But even in fight scenes, like people are fast, so all the place whooping his ass, he's just still like,
I know people really want to disagree with me. They get so mad. They're like, man, you black, you got to be supporting this. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, the dude's just boring, man. Like, I think every other Netflix character had some sort of inner conflict or charisma or some sort of personal demons they were fighting. They tried to give it with Luke Cage, and I like with the whole domestic violence situation and him and his father having some issues, but I just don't think it ever really came across so interesting to me as a character.
I think I like his inner turmoil, his struggles, and I feel like he does have a certain amount of charm to him. But I definitely like the conflict. I see it. It's not as dark or deep as like Daredevil or Jessica Jones. His conflicts are always something that's going to be represented for the community, of course, because they're speaking to us. And him as a hero, his strengths, his responsibility, his relationships, and now I like the direction they're going or ended with this.
I agree with this. This is what I do agree. It's the fact that he became the mob leader
right
from the inside. It's just that I just personally feel, especially the Luke Cage that I know of in the comics, when he was with the Avengers, New Avengers, I just felt that there was more aggressiveness to him. So it's just they're direct, and I don't have anything against the actor. I just feel like the direction they took with him was very passive, and I was just like, I'm like, okay, this is kind of boring if you're the main dude. Like,
right.
That's all.
I get that. And yes, Batman is coming to Gotham, which I'm very curious about and how they'll handle that. Fun fact, he's very inspired by Nolan's Batman. His whole suit and everything is inspired by Nolan's. Yeah, they just released that today, I think. I'm telling you, man. If you're wondering why we're looking up, it's because we're hearing noises. I've been telling them all night, like, I don't know what's going on, bruh. Like with the sounds and stuff. Is it raining? That's not raining. Sounds like piping.
Somebody take a shower?
Right. Y'all about to see some like spirits on stream.
Dude.
Y'all about to catch something. Call Ghostbusters, right?
Can you all hear that?
Bruh. Did you order something?
No, I didn't order anything.
It's about to get real. Oh. We hearing sounds. People at the door. See anybody?
No.
Call Constantine, right? Antonio Baca. I wish we were high, and then that would say we're hearing shit. But we're very much sober.
What the fuck was that?
If we hear shit from the back, we gotta be up. What is the guy you were on with the? I don't know what that means. Pray to God. No fear, the night is here. I can't.
That was good.
I was gonna say lights flickering and shit. Yo, Teen Titans looks good, doesn't it? Well, you'll have to stay tuned and see.
Wait, that little note, that sound, boom, that wasn't from your phone?
No. I was like, somebody is like, hi, I'm outside your shit.
The fuck?
Fucking Stranger Things. I need 11 right here. Because she would,
For reals, if 11 was around,
I'd feel a lot better.
mm-hmm.
Pray to God. This is America. What? What you trying to say, man? We should be fearful for our lives. You guys are getting pranked. Seifu, is it you? Are you outside the door?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, did I put my Airbnb address to the public or something? Like,
Oh my God. Could you imagine? That would be some shit. There's people standing outside with signs. It's Tyrone Magnus. That would be some shit.
Which of you guys is a bigger fan of Kanye?
Damn sure ain't me.
That's not me, man. I feel bad. I feel embarrassed that
Embarrassed is
I used to
improvement.
Dude, no, I feel embarrassed that I used to really support him. Like, I used to be able to be like, no, when he talks about something, he's making a point about blah, 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 blah. And now it's just like, what the fuck happened?
It's too far gone.
It's so, I can't even recognize him. Like, I feel like, you know, those times where you see people.
It's a fucking fool.
Like, Get Out.
Mm.
It feels like Get Out. Like, suddenly I'm like,
he's trapped in a sunken place.
Yeah. Like, just what happened to you, man? Like, it's not even the way he. It's not even his whole thing about supporting Trump. It's just the way he talks now, and like, he used to be so confident in what he says.
He says dumb shit.
Now he just is like really loony all the time.
Right. And today there was a video showing that apparently, in his words, he has convinced Trump to change his MAGA hats or whatever, the Make America Great Again hats. So now it's just Make America Great. And they're blue. So apparently he convinced them. So now everyone's like, look, Kanye's words are really changing. And how do you feel about him now? Do you really think what he's saying has been crazy? Because now look what he's doing. I'm like, what is he doing? He took a word off a hat.
He can do that shit. Yeah,
he's not doing anything. And it's funny. Someone posted, I don't know if you saw this on Twitter, but no, I did a post where somebody did a picture of Kanye and I don't know that annoying chick's name who backs Trump that Jim Carrey draws pictures about all the time.
Emma Stone.
Excuse me. No. Y'all let me know in the chat who she is. Donald Trump's like, she's always on the news talking and supporting him and trying to stick up for him and things like that. But whatever. It's Kanye and her in the picture. I can pull it up. And it says, name this mixtape. And I put the absence of color.
Ann Coulter.
Right. Not Ann. No, it's, let me see. What's her name? I won't find it. This chick.
Oh, Sarandon or whatever.
Yeah.
Sanders.
Y'all see her? Oh, she's bright as hell on this.
Yeah.
But y'all get a good idea. Yeah.
Sanders. Yeah.
I put the absence of color. It's funny because Kanye, you lost us, bro.
It's so disappointing. I don't understand, man. Like, it's crazy.
And now his phone password is out.
Yeah,
you saw that? All the zeros.
You know, the funniest the mock-up I saw was the one where he took out his phone and he unlocked it, and it was a picture of Ray J and pounding Kim Kardashian.
That's pretty funny.
Still one of the best sex tapes out there. Yeah.
Yeah? I thought it was a huge letdown.
Really?
I thought she came off to me like one of those girls that's like, you know what?
Fake.
Like, you know you're fucking Kim Kardashian, you love it. So I'm just going to sit here and look pretty for the camera. Like, I felt like she put no effort into it. I felt Paris Hilton's was better.
See, I thought Paris Hilton was really lazy with her shit.
Really? She did a whole hour of dedicating of just giving a blowjob.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Which was very good, by the way.
I did not see the whole thing. I've only seen clips. But I was very young back then. So by the time the Kim Kardashian one, we already had torrents and things like that. So you could get the whole thing. The only thing about the Kim Kardashian one was the fact that you could tell it was orchestrated.
Right.
Like when Ray J is right up and he's like, yeah, man, all right, man. So when you beat it off like this, just watching this. I was like, and I'm up here like, wait, I don't need your coaching, sir.
I don't need your face and how to guide me through this sex tape, sir.
I'm like, I can handle this all myself.
Right, but she was just there. She was just laying down. She was like, yeah, while he's behind her doing the thing. I'm just like, you are lazy. You have all that behind you. Like, we expected so much more. We were all rooting for you, as Tyra would say.
Yeah. I was surprised on how not devoted, how endowed Ray J was. I was like, okay, damn, Brandy, like that.
Oh,
I was like, damn. I was like, and then it started kind of making sense with like how all of them, like, because I remember before Ray J, Kim was dating a football player, big ass
Reggie Bush,
King Kong looking motherfucker, and I was kind of thinking about that myself. I'm like, Ray J's kind of small. I was like, how are you gonna fit? I'm like, oh, not bad.
She had a hunch. She's like, he's a brother. The black guys never let me down.
Right.
Except for Chris Humphries. Apparently his wasn't big enough because she dropped him and like
this is true. This is true.
So apparently, but he wasn't safe from the Kardashian curse either because his career went.
I will say the one difference is Kim didn't take her bra off, so it was kind of just like. So I will say that it's kind of like I think
she didn't, did she?
No, she didn't.
See, lazy.
She didn't. She didn't take her bra off at all in that video, and so I think what it must have been is just a lot of black guys. We get into the whole just pounding of the ass, and she had the ass. So even if she was laying there being a lazy fuck. You was still getting it in. You're like, yeah, go for it, bro. Yeah, pound that shit. I can't imagine Kanye being that dude though. But I remember seeing Kanye and this weird ass dude like sending dick pics to people on MySpace. Remember when that came out?
Yeah.
And you literally saw this dude with his dick hanging out with that same kind of facial.
It's just so, and the weird thing is, and I don't know why nobody caught this. I'm like, this is so obvious. While she was with, we're really having a stream talking about the Kardashians, by the way.
Yeah.
When she was with Chris Humphries, he put out a picture of him fucking her, but half of only thing you saw was her bent over, so you saw like it was in a mirror. So the rest of her top half of the body was cut off. All you see was her ass, him having sex with her, and like him in socks. Kanye. And I'm like, that is straight up Kim Kardashian. Is nobody going to talk about this?
I don't remember this, huh?
Yeah. And he has shades on, and they're obviously in a bed. He has his socks on because everyone's making fun of him because he still has socks. And he's having her bent over, and he's like inside of her, obviously. But this is the time she was with Chris Humphries, and he brought the picture out. I'm like, no one's talking about this. Got it.
Oh,
I came in at a bad time. Yeah, you came in at a very interesting time. Good, sir. Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom went fucking weird too. Yeah.
That man had 12 heart attacks and 6 strokes. I was like, you were like amazed to be like alive. No, you came in at the best time. Somebody's a freak.
Let's just say you came. That's all.
But that was fun.
I don't know. I'm still trying to find that.
Kanye is super into porno.
I'm sure he is.
Never seen the sex tape. I never taint my pure Christian eyeballs. But we just gave you a pretty vivid description. So it's safe to say you didn't miss.
Hey, somebody send that picture to me on Twitter real quick. I appreciate it.
Right. I've been called that a few times. Can't. Bad Beyond shirt is dope. I like your shirt, sir. Excellent.
Because the biggest thing I'm getting with Kanye and is where he wears socks and like he wears socks to 2 Chainz's wedding or something.
Oh, that's stupid. He would. What pick is he wanting, Sin? Kanye is dumb as fuck. I'm sorry. No need to apologize. I think that's pretty universal in that decision, actually. Oh, well, that's a stupid ass comment. Yeah, that should be review. He said some wild shit.
No, dude, this is Lil Wayne, maybe.
Hmm?
Lil Wayne's sex tape reportedly reveals that he leaves his socks on.
Oh no, that might be some other shit. But Kanye actually, like, is he put it up? Red Dreaded Nation, look it up. My crime fighters, if you're in here, look it up. Oh my gosh. I get to talk to my crime fighters again.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get a new Batman game. I'm so done. Apparently that's Rocksteady's new game. Even though they were saying it was Superman, they're saying it's gonna be Batman again. They're gonna continue the Arkham series.
Oh, really?
I didn't. Okay, you finished Arkham Knight, obviously.
I did, of course.
I didn't do the night. What is it? The nightmare ending or what was the ending?
Like full completion.
Right after he went in the mansion, the whole thing blew up, and then that was it. What happens after that?
He shows up later.
He does?
Yeah, as an image of, or at least some kind of weird bat.
Oh, that's right. Like he's standing at like
right.
the top of the building and
right.
like freaks out.
Something like that.
Maybe he's using stuff. Yeah, the signal has been off for a very long time. You are correct about that.
Even IG models are making sex tapes, which is crazy. They got bored now. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What was it?
Like IG models are doing sex tapes.
That's true. Anyway, that's how you get famous.
I mean, to be honest, their Instagram is already like a soft sex tape. Like,
they are.
Like, seriously.
I'm like, how is this not against like regulations?
Every time I go to, hold on, I'll just show you. Like, even Japanese Instagram. So this is normal cosplay. That's all it took was one. Let's keep going here. Okay, we're talking about Japan. Okay. I don't know why this dude is like how ice cream is made. This is okay. Save. Save. Oh, who's that? Okay, save. Oh, Armin with the
Brie Larson is a man hater.
Oh, actually, kind of.
That's funny.
Boss Logic just put this up.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny, dude.
Logic does some dope shit.
He does some good stuff. Oh, this is actually pretty safe today. Instagram is being kind. Gator doing some shit. Okay. Damn.
Let's be honest. We all got sex tapes. I mean,
that's true.
But none of us are famous.
That's true. Oh,
Yet.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. See, now we're getting into good stuff.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. This is my Instagram is like a mix of like casual cosplay and then
because their censorship is so different from us. You know, America is so pins and needles, eggshells. We can't show this. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah, the Japanese stuff be going, and then I follow a lot of my students are like fitness models and shit, and I'm just like, oh my god. Yeah.
Oh shit! Iron Fist got canceled. Yep. Iron Fist is no more. That
Vancouver in the house. Brie Larson is a man hater. Okay.
Yeah, that's like where that come from.
I don't know, man.
But anyone talking about or commenting off of the Iron Fist comment that Blue Streak just did, nobody say anything because he hasn't finished the season yet. So don't say any like crazy spoilers or anything yet.
What up, Purple Rain?
Purple Rain.
Oh man, my Instagram is y'all wish you had like every photo. Yeah, I'm just scrolling. When I stop, I'll show you guys what I see. Okay. Technology.
Also Japanese.
Oh, this one's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty picture.
But it's funny though, because if you go closer to like this one's safe, but then if you actually go to her account,
I'm sure it's not the case. Oh. That first picture was definitely deception.
You're right.
So stupid.
Right.
Definitely deception. She had a nice little wholesome picture, and then that pops up.
Right. Oh man, she does. She goes even further. Look at this one.
What?
I think she's.
So I take it that's how she makes her money.
She's trying to showcase her flotation devices. They're talking about her.
They have no chill.
They're talking about just how good she is. Look, guys. Her breasts are wet. That's what they're saying. Oh, they're a little wet.
This has went completely sideways.
All right.
People are going to be on YouTube saying, like, y'all check the stream. Because they on some other shit.
Hello, YouTube. I'd like to report this for demonetization.
Right. Look, I'm so happy I came. I don't know what you're referring to in that, but...
Oh, shit. I just realized this is my #1 fan on this channel. The problem is he's 16. Well, you're a man now.
Right. Welcome. Don't put up spoiler titles of video games, Akasan. What does that mean? What did you do?
What?
So what does that mean? What did you do? Daredevil is low-key the best show in my opinion. All right. What's the point of watching the second season when it's over? Because it's a good season.
I mean, you never know where things are going to go. Like what I've been hearing already is that it's going to be Iron Fist. It's going to be Heroes for Hire or some shit like that. But it seems like Luke Cage is already in. It's like I don't think Luke Cage is ready to be a hero right now.
Right. Wait. So just because Iron Fist show is canceled, can he still show up in other Marvel shows?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is fine. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, personally, I'm like, if they can't really make a whole season for him, then it's okay.
Joke's got me on edge. Right. I can't. Arthur Fleck is outside of the spot, which is the new Joker's name, if none of you knew what that meant. The Defenders. I like the Defenders. They got a lot of slack.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it so much. I thought it was okay, but it didn't really have the diversity that it needed. And again, this goes back to my whole thing. I'm like, some of these fuckers can't actually fight. And they don't have stunt doubles that can fight either. Right. That's the problem.
Jessica doesn't fight much either.
Right.
Like, you guys should be fighting super strength. Like, you should be, can't just be walking around just like punch. Like, you have to be able to do stuff.
Yep.
I guess that's what Danny and, Daredevil are there for.
Yeah, and I think that's the big deal. Is that the difference is like with Daredevil, you can actually put somebody else full-fledged in the costume,
right? And
the mouth won't look so different. So
right,
yeah, the Punisher is the fucking best.
The Punisher was amazing. I love the Punisher.
Punisher was so good, man. Punisher was one of those rare things where the trailer was so cut so well,
right?
Yet
with that Metallica in the background.
Oh my god,
dear Lord!
Yet the season itself was great too.
Yeah. Right, but I don't have a worry. But something I noticed with the second season, giving on pictures of him and things like that. Jigsaw. He looks nothing like a Jigsaw. He just literally has like a scar here, a little scar there.
Oh, no way!
Yes, I'm like, that's not his face. Literally got mangled. At the end of the season, the Jigsaw is supposed to be like, I don't know what's happening to your face. But pictures of him, he's literally just sitting there. Still looks like Billy with like 3 scars on his face.
Really?
Something like that. I'm kind of like, I'm disappointed at that.
I didn't see that yet. I would be disappointed too. Man.
Yeah. So I guess really? Pull it up. It's like really just like
live reaction, motherfuckers.
Right. Punisher. Got it. Season 2. Jigsaw. Oh, I put Jogsaw, but they'll get it. Okay, images. Do we have one of him? Right. So see?
There's my Jigsaw.
So look. So it's just him. He just has a few scars on his face. After all Punisher did to him. I don't know if you guys seen this. No, you can't really see the details and the scars. But anyway, his face looks regular and there's not much. So even by that, you can tell his face is like still intact.
That's weak.
Yeah.
That's super weak. Yeah.
So that I don't like. They did Jigsaw really well in Punisher Warzone. He looks a lot more like Jigsaw in that movie than he did in this upcoming season. I know that.
That's weak.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy about that, but I still look forward to everything else. It made me want to die, but his acting is really good. Yeah, it is, but I want his face to look like a pizza. And it doesn't.
So, I don't understand that at all. That's so weird.
Maybe
so weird.
You think maybe later in the season it'll get fucked up some more, or
like that shit is just weird. Like, and his face, like Punisher fucked his face up.
Like destroyed his face.
Right, and then in the end, you see him, his whole face wrapped up like crazy.
Like this, he's still pretty with his scars.
Yeah, for real.
So I'm like,
I don't know. We'll see. A flashback of Jigsaw, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense in how they did that. I believe they would cancel the show after such a great. Oh, yeah.
I mean, all we have to do is just wait and see. A girl would still suck his dick. True that.
Right.
True that.
Well, guys, you want to save the Iron Fist show?
Yep.
Hashtag justice for Danny.
Justice for
And
Danny.
Just spread it around. I did.
I mean, I was looking at Tinder and I was just like,
Finn Jones, you're welcome if they bring the show back. I fought for you.
Hey, y'all, what is the new way? Is like Tinder like played out or something like that? Because I was liking all this week and nobody hit me back except for a fake ass reply.
That's funny. Hell, I'd suck his dick. No homo.
I understand. Yeah, I don't understand. But what I don't understand is why nobody's matching with me on Tinder. Is Tinder just an old thing now? People don't use Tinder anymore?
I don't know. I know there's a new thing out now called Bumble.
Bumble?
Right. Right. That's what the kids are using these days, right?
Is that what they're using? Look at this.
Bumble.
Even fucking death on Tinder doesn't reply to me.
She only wants Deadpool.
He said brother looked like he got scratched by a cat.
Exactly. See? People troll on Tinder now.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, the most I got was this big titty Asian girl that said she'd send me her phone number and her address if I supported her cam stream.
It's so weird.
And then she sent me a photo of her titties and shit. And then she was like, "Come on, like, don't worry, like, can you join my stream right now?" And it asked me for my credit card, and I replied back, I'm like, "Yeah, man, yeah, hey girl, I asked Chief, and he said this ain't it." Then I blocked her.
Like, yeah, it's all the setup with things like that.
Yeah,
like even on Instagram, like they send like weird friend requests of like some kind of page. I'm like, why would you think I'm going to accept this? Like,
right?
This is weird. You got me all the way fucked up.
Yeah, Tinder is done. Loads of American mans are moving to Asia or not date American women anymore, which is sad because even in Canada, we have less low rate of people dating. Yo, Canada was dope, dude. Like,
I want to go.
Dude, the women are just, I think just the people in general are so friendly. It was weird. I took an Uber to the airport and there was this girl. I was doing Uber pool and she was like flirting with me, but she was just like, "Yeah, my boyfriend's in the hospital right now. I just came from there. He's like he just got out of the ICU. He was in a car accident." But then when we were just talking, when she left, got out of the car, she just gave me a big ass hug, was rubbing my back, and I'm like, I feel uncomfortable. I just imagine
in the hospital,
right? Like Jigsaw, like
right.
Drinking milk from a fucking straw.
Like, I have the best girlfriend in the world. Right. And she's just like, "Hi, enjoy your trip."
It
like,
was
what?
So weird. It was so weird.
Well, you know, Canadians, they are extremely nice out there, though. And very forgiving and very... So even though it might not have any kind of sexual, meaning behind it, that's just how
maybe
they are. Maybe. Unless she wanted you. So there's only one or two things you can do.
I guess so.
What happened to Kurt? Wow. Okay, he's been around. Fearsome Filipino, he's been around for a minute. Because he just asked me what happened to Kurt. That is hilarious. So Kurt, those of you who don't know. No, Kurt was, when I first originally came out, I had the black background. And it was literally just a black curtain. And I called him Kurt. And I did this whole thing where Kurt killed himself because Dante went on him so hard. So, like, you, Fearsome Filipino, like, you get shouts out for that. Like, you threw it way back. I appreciate that. But Kurt, he's up in the heavens. There's nothing we can blame Dante for that. It was his fault. He went and murdered Kurt and then got a Kurt of his own. Because he has a black background. I was like, you fucker. But yeah, that's what happened.
Now you need a green one or a purple one. Purple rain.
Right. Well, yeah, I should do that.
Mean Dog. The reaction will be up maybe in a few hours or so when I wake up, maybe. I sent it to an editor, and he's working on it right now. Hopefully, we'll have it in a few hours or so.
Coming soon.
Yeah, it was cool though. Yeah.
It was.
I was pleasantly surprised, actually.
I was very surprised. Even though I was told to give it a chance
Right.
and be open-minded about
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. I don't know if I can make it a series, but then again, I don't know. There were actually a few spots in there where I feel like I would like really give some good reactions, depending upon what we're seeing. Like we had to keep it kind of quiet because it was already 11 o'clock when we were reacting to it. But I don't know.
Black Widow solo movie. Yeah, she's getting paid heavily for that, which is good. Good for her. They just announced it today. She's getting paid $15 million for that. For Black Widow solo movie, which is dope.
Yeah.
And then they did somebody tried to roll a story out about Captain Marvel with Brie Larson, saying how she signed like a 7-picture deal and got started $5 million.
Right, and Brie Larson was like, "No, I did not."
Not true.
Right.
So don't believe every source you guys see or read.
This is true. Good luck with that, Sal. Yeah.
How was that?
His dick hurts.
I was just gonna say, I was like, yeah, my dick hurts.
You know why?
Sorry, what are you doing?
Because we're on stream together. That's why.
That is true.
The power.
It's mind blowing. I understand.
Yeah, I understand. I would get hard too if I wasn't actually me. So
quite a bit. So I was like, but take care of that. Like you need him. Don't make sure.
Don't break the monitor with your dick, boy.
Right.
Control the dick, boy.
Use your inner strength.
See. Yeah, I think a lot of people think this is Red Hood. This is Batman Beyond. I was trying to meet Will Freddy at New York Comic Con. It just didn't work out with scheduling conflicts. So that was a dope intro, though.
Right. Don't use teeth. I can say that.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening?
Yeah, never use teeth. Never use teeth.
What is?
God, I remember one girl used to do that all the time. Like, I don't know, she would just get too drunk. Her teeth were fucking crooked and shit. Yeah. Her teeth were fucking crooked, and I guess she wasn't really good at it. And when she would get drunk.
0 for 2.
Yeah. And when she would get drunk, it was just too much. And, like, I used to get all these fucking cuts, and it was so annoying.
Ex-lover. He keeps talking about that person. Must be very interesting.
Clover? What?
Oh, was that supposed to be a Clover?
Yeah, Clover.
Oh.
Later, Samara. Yeah. Peace out. What am I going to... I got to return some videotapes.
That's hilarious.
Barsh.
Starfire and the Titans seems a big disappointment, though. I'm warming up.
What?
To Starfire.
Nah, she was hot, man.
No pun intended, but pun intended.
She was hot. I was digging it, dude. And she looked skinnier, actually.
Pictures didn't do her justice. Any of them, really.
I'm digging
just like overall.
And I got a new editor, so I think we're going to be able to pump some of these out a little faster. I hope so.
What do you think about the new Netflix Avatar show that they're doing?
It's cool. I'd rather them do a side story or continue, like something more, but we'll see. Yeah.
As long as they don't keep... You saw the teacher?
Yeah.
As long as they don't whitewash everybody again, it should be dope.
Yeah.
I've always been okay with you calling me Clover, but it's actually always been ex-lover.
Oh, it is.
I knew it.
You're right. Ex-lover. Okay.
I was like, this is a very interesting way to spell Clover if it is.
He actually does some of my Try Not to Laugh Akasan editions, and they're pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one time last time I was with my sister, she was like 13 years old, and we were doing a reaction together. I'm like, yeah, guys, my first reaction was actually the dick slaying video, and then he cuts to my sister's face just smiling. That was pretty funny. Yeah.
I want to get back to doing those too because I've never laughed at those yet. I'm still
Really?
defeated. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying not to laugh. I
Really?
pride myself in that. And it's
Even
always
Addicta ones.
yeah.
All of them. Wow.
Even the dicks, all of them. I'll do like little okay, but I'm really good at not laughing at that, and I haven't yet. And it's funny because that's when Tyrone came out more. It was like, you know, with the game face and stuff like that. It's like he never broke. I was like, I challenge you on that, sir. And I have not.
The game face.
Right.
Yeah, I remember
Game
back then. The Try Not to Laugh were so fun.
They were fun. Like inside, I definitely wanted to laugh some. Or like the cringe videos that you're looking at people getting hurt or fucked up. Yeah. Those are like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But the laughs I was pretty good at. So when the channel comes back, if y'all think y'all can make me laugh at some point, I'm willing to accept that challenge.
Thank you, Santonio. Yeah, we're gonna do the Green Arrow. Our Arrow starts next week, I think. Yeah.
Are you asking our thoughts, or are you asking if we know any thoughts? Because you literally spelled it.
We could use some thoughts right now.
The thoughts.
Yeah. And there's actually a place in Japan.
Right.
There's a restaurant in Japan called Thought. Same spelled, same way.
That's hilarious.
And I always get a nice, healthy tostita from there.
I'm sure.
All right, y'all. It's about that time. We're going to wrap it up. Akasan's getting a little sleepy.
He has the extra help
with
that. The snap video was the fakest shit. How do you hear that BS? Oh, I know what scene you're talking about. In the house. Yeah, I get it. I didn't pay much attention to it.
I'm not one of the actors in Are you one of the voice actors in Black Clover? I'm not.
What's a Black Clover?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Well, Billy John actually was their friend. Black Clover. It sounds.
Yeah.
What is that? You know something I don't?
Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Guys, make sure you follow The Knight. He's got a new channel that's coming out really, really soon. How can they find you on Twitter?
Brand spanking new. So you can find me on Twitter at _COTK.
That is way too complicated for this YouTube age.
I know. I'm working on shortening it. So when the new channel drops, I'm gonna change my Twitter handle.
It needs to be something more. It's something so simple like The Knight Returns or some shit like that.
Because back then, like my channel was literally called Channel of the Night, so I just abbreviated to COTK to let people know like it was me and yada yada yada. So it definitely will be changed when the whole revamp happens to make it a little easier. Because it's
a little too much. Yeah, a little too much. But it's cool. You'll see some posts. I'll retweet his stuff as well, and we'll take it from there. All right.
Yes, y'all.
Good streaming with you, man.
Likewise, good talking to y'all. It's been a pleasure getting back in the game, getting my feet wet a little bit. So
they missed you. Cody missed your ass.
What happened?
He said, "Holy shit, man, missed your ass."
Oh, missed y'all too, man. Like I said, that's what I'm gonna look forward to coming back. So it's gonna be good.
Cool, man. We're out of here, guys. Talk to you later. We're gonna look for some thoughts. Get our thoughts together.
Right.
And I got to get that Kanye sex tape. Peace.